Today we are taking Pippa's newborn photos. She is 3 weeks old today and growing so fast, and so we figured that we had to do these newborn photos quick before she grows any more, especially with her little legs being like put into a little stink bug position. We don't want to miss out on capturing her as just a newborn. We're going to be shooting all of this with our Canon EOS R6, and little Miss Pippa is just barely drifting to sleep, so we hope that she continues to sleep throughout the rest of the shoot. So we're in Pippa's nursery right now. It's a room in our home that has lots of natural lighting, and thankfully today is an overcast day, so it's really working in our favor. It's important to be shooting in an area where it's not just light coming from one direction. You'll notice that she has windows on this side of her room, on that side of her room, and so it'll make that lighting really even on her face, especially when we're doing those overhead shots. But for now, as she is sleeping, we are going to be setting up all of the different flat lays that she's going to be laying in, and then we will place her in each of them and just shoot them really fast. If there's anything that I have learned from shooting photography of children, and especially babies, it is to make it really quick and simple. When it comes to composition, I'm setting up these flat lays so that Pippa will be the center focus of each shot. And although Pippa won't be moving much during this shoot, I'm going to be shooting it all handheld with shallow depth, so I'm going to select AI servo in my settings so that I can shoot quick and get that crisp focus. Okay, so Pippa is over in her little swing, sleeping, and we have all of the different flat lays all set up here. I put a little stand-in baby so that we can see what the lighting looks like on each of these flat lays. And so I'm gonna take a test shot of each scenario to make sure we have the lighting just perfect and the settings on the camera just right before we put Miss Pippa in. When I'm looking at lighting, I make sure that I'm not overexposed, meaning we don't lose any detail in the whites, but also not underexposed, meaning we aren't crushing and losing any details in the black. Okay, so we are shooting with our 15 to 35 millimeter. We are going to put the shutter speed at 1/500 because that way if your baby is kicking or makes any sudden movement, it won't be blurry. You want to keep the number above 500. That's just my rule, how I shoot when I'm shooting with kids. And then I'm going to put my f-stop at 2.8 so that we can have a little bit of depth between her face and the background. And then the ISO is at a nice cozy spot at 640. But like I said, these are just my rules, how I like to shoot. Ideally, I would like to have the ISO a little bit lower. Luckily, the EOS R6 has amazing low light capabilities, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, now that we have all of our flat lays all set up and we have our little stand-in baby doll, we've put her in all of the different flat lays and made sure that the lighting looks very even. We are gonna go ahead and grab little Pippa now and put her in each of these flat lays and hope for the best.
Imagine Mama. Ready?
With autofocus, and so I'm using the touch screen to focus on Pippa's eyes and not her clothing or the accessories or the background. That way her face is crisp in every single shot.
Got a little bit of spit up. Like I said, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Huh, Miss Pip? I think this one's my favorite. Good job. This is why we have to make it so fast, huh? I know. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, that one's done. Calm down for a sec. Okay, calm down. That is a wrap for Miss Pippa's newborn shoot. That's about as far as we're gonna get today, but I would call it a success, huh? Success! Now she's probably gonna be way chill knowing that we're not taking pictures anymore. But when shooting with newborns, it's good to schedule like an extra hour longer than you think because you just never know what's gonna happen. I wanna say thank you to Canon for sponsoring this video. We will be linking the EOS R6, this camera that we shot all the photography with, down below. We love this camera, not only for the flip out screen, but the low light capabilities and also the silent shutter mode. It's awesome when shooting stuff like this, like shooting newborns, so that the shutter doesn't wake them up or startle them. They can just keep sleeping while you're shooting. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and see the final shots on Instagram at Haley Devine and Bradley Devine. Let us know what you guys want to see next. We'll see you soon.